Welcome back to the Anthony Lee Crypto channel. Today I'm going to show you a strategy that is going to absolutely elevate your trading game 100%. This strategy is called the Bjorn. It compares stochastic versus volatility metrics. I'm going to show you the two indicators that we use. The first one is called the BBWP. And for that one, we're just going to go to indicators. We're going to type in BBWP. It's going to pull up the Bollinger Bandwidth percentile. We're going to go with the one by the caretaker, okay? That's the one we want. Extra important. The other indicator we want is the relative strength index dash divergences, and several of these are going to pull up. We're going to go with the one by Crypto Tech Guy, and I'm going to show you why in a moment. But those are the only two indicators you need for this. And guys, these are massive, massive moves. All right, so we've got these two indicators on a chart. We're looking at the 5-day time frame for Bitcoin. I like to use this on the daily and up to catch the really, really big profitable trades. You can use it on any time frame. If you're scalping, you might want to use it a little lower or trying to get some sniper entries, but let's stick with the bigger time frames. Let's not get greedy here. All right, so what we're going to look for, this middle section here, this is BBWP, and below it is Stochastic. Stochastic shows you the direction and the strength with which the market is headed, okay? When it's pointed up, price and momentum are typically headed to the upside, and down is the downside, and of course sideways, it's generally sideways. Now, this momentum indicator, the BBWP, is what we're interested in, okay? When it is headed to the up or even up in these orange and red areas, that means volatility is headed up. So price could be headed fast in the up direction or down direction. Either way, I'm going to show you how to tell which direction. But when it's headed down, price is usually just going to be kind of sideways, maybe going a little up, a little down, but mostly sideways, okay? That's when volatility is contracting, it's reducing. Okay, so what we're going to look for, go ahead and mark out a line here. I've marked it in orange at the 15% on your BBWP, okay? Go ahead and mark that line, lock it in place, and save it. You're going to want that. You can set an alert there as well. So every time the volatility crosses 15%, you want to be notified. Let me show you the power of this. This is on the 5-day. So let's come to this one right here. So we want to look for volatility. You see how it comes down below the 15%, hangs out for a little while? That means the market is dead. Look right here when this period of time where it was below. That is a period of low volatility. And look, it's just straight sideways here for weeks. I mean, really months, because we're on the 5-day time frame, just straight sideways. Okay, we're not looking for that. You can trade that. You can trade that on other indicators, other strategies, scalp trades, day trades, but we want the big, massive swing trades. So let's look over here where I have highlighted here. What we're looking for is when BBWP is below the 15, okay, like it's below here. Here it just kind of dipped down, but we're going to use this as an example. So we're looking for, let me zoom in here. See how it came below? It doesn't have to just come below and go back up. It can stay down for an extended period of time and then come back up. But we're looking for volatility to expand, which means come back over the 15, okay, 15%. Whether it's a quick move down and up or it stays for a prolonged period of time and then up, we want to look for that volatility. That's called volatility expansion. Okay, this is so important, guys. Stay with me. Okay, when that happens, I'm going to get an alert that on this particular time frame, volatility has crossed above the 15%. I'm then going to go reference my stochastic. Which direction is the stochastic? That means which direction is the momentum of price, the momentum of your asset headed. And in this case, at this particular cross, you can follow me down, look at the arrow down, it is headed to the upside. That tells me this is fixing to be a big, powerful move to the upside. If this was the 5-minute time frame, it may not be a powerful move. It could be the beginning of a powerful move, but on the 5-day, that means we have a big, strong move to the upside just confirmed. We crossed volatility above the 15, headed up to a volatile state with stochastic headed to the upside. And look, follow the cursor right where it crosses, right there. Stochastic headed to the upside. See this little bitty candle right here? That's where everything was switched from this sideways motion to the upside. And if you got the alert here and you entered the long on this candle and you just wrote it right here to this first little peak, you got, let me scoot it over to the side, 75% pump. Okay, let me move this so you can see it a little bit better. 75% pump right there. And why would we get out of this trade? Okay, you might say, okay, well, how do you know to get out of this trade? First of all, you can switch down to lower time frames and see when volatility starts contracting or stochastic flips to the downside. That might be an early indicator you want to get out. But I don't do that. I like to stay at least on the daily and up. And what I'm seeing here on the 5-day, we came up still in extremes, still in extremes with stochastic still aiming up, stochastic still aiming up. As soon as you got here and hit this first little peak, follow my cursor down where it flipped to the downside. Okay, you see what candle that's on? That's the first move to the downside. That's me exiting. Okay, I'm out of the trade now. Momentum is shifting to the downside. Now, of course, it could flip back up and come up and make it a little peak, which it did, but that's fine. I'm taking my 75%. You got a little leverage behind that. You've just made massive, massive profit. Okay, and this works almost every single time. Now, it can flip flop on you, but if you're watching it, you're good. Let's look at where we are now. Okay, all right. So, see where we crossed here. So we're headed down, right? We're in a downtrend currently. This is right where it crossed. Trace up my arrow. See where it crossed right up there? When that happened, which way was stochastic? It was headed down. Okay, volatility's headed up. Stochastic momentum's down. Its price is headed to the downside in a fast kind of way. You can see volatility's headed up. That means it's getting extreme on whichever direction stochastic is going. So if we entered the short right there on that momentum cross, right there, you have already seen a 29% drop to the downside. So you're going to short to the tune of 29% plus whatever leverage you put behind it. If you're spot trading, that's your key to get out. Hey, you can sell, get out, rebuy 29% lower. So you can increase your spot holdings just by using this indicator if you don't feel comfortable using leverage. Um, works. This thing is beautiful. So what you'd want to do here is wait for volatility to come back and contract down below the 15, and then wait for your next trade setup. Now, if you're in a trade, you see, you might be in this trade right here, and volatility starts contracting, you get out of the trade, but it can flip on you also. It can flip on you and then head back up. See, right here, it came down, but volatility stayed high. And right here, you got another little, let me zoom in here, you can see you got another little pop to the upside, or stochastic curve back to the upside. And that's when you got this next little move up. So if you're in a trade and you see this and it curves back to the upside while you're still in extreme volatility, it's okay to stay in this trade. I personally would have gotten out just because it switches to the downside right here, but it's okay if you don't. It's okay if you stay in it and ride it a little bit longer. The best thing to do is switch down to the daily and see what the daily doing. If the daily is going ahead and rolling over stochastic to the downside, then chances are that's going to bleed over the 2-day, 3-day, 5-day. It doesn't have to bleed over, but chances are it doesn't. Just don't get greedy, guys. Nobody went broke by taking profit. And if you got a 75% move and you caught it because your alerts were set, be happy. Do not get greedy and try to ride it up to an 80% move. 75 is great. Take it. Be happy. Some moves are bigger than that. Some moves not that big. On the daily, you have to watch it a little more. You see there's a lot more ebb and flow here, a lot more ups and downs, so you have to watch it more. But it's the same principle here. You can see right here, just this move right here, you see it gets crossover right here. See where my candle is? It's a much smaller move, but still a great move. But you got the pop up right here, boom, on that candle, on this green candle right there. So you cross the 15. A stochastic is headed to the downside. It's almost bottomed out, so that would have told you this probably wasn't going to be a big move. But still, if you felt like trading on that day, you could have caught that candle right there, rode it to the downside, and you got yourself a 4% move. I mean, it's not huge, but look, stochastic was already bottomed out, so there wasn't much room for it to go. But nonetheless, you could have gotten it. All right. And then you flipped right back around here. You flipped right back around and went to the upside. So this is a perfect example. So you got this move, it bottomed out, volatility is headed up, stochastic is headed to the downside right here, but it flipped on you. That will let you know it's time to flip long because now stochastic's headed to the upside while volatility is still headed to the upside. So that tells you momentum has shifted and you're about to get a big, powerful move to the upside. So right here, as soon as the stochastic flips, while volatility is headed up, you close short, enter long, boom. So you just had two back-to-back trades on the same volatility move because stochastic changed directions on you. So play with it on the daily time frame like that. When you get the big 3-day, 5-day, weekly volatility moves like that, I would just ride them. But if I'm on the daily, I might play some little shifts like that. Enter a long, enter a short. You can be in a short and a long at the same time. But Just watch the stochastic on the daily, and as long as volatility is still expanding to the upside, you can flippy floppy on that longer short trade depending upon the direction of stochastic. So this is a fantastic indicator. Nobody's talking about this. Nobody watches this stuff. Everybody watches support and resistance. And guys, I'm here to tell you, this is the trade. You want the big trades, no more of this little $300 Bitcoin move in there. You want the tens and twenties and $30,000 Bitcoin moves. Watch this baby on the 3-day, 5-day, weekly time frame, and make money on it. Make money if it's going down. If you see that volatility expanding above the 15 and stochastics head down, get out of your longs, sell your spot holdings, or at least I would. I'm not your financial advisor, but I would sell your spot holdings, get out of longs, enter a short, hold your cash till it comes back down and flips to the upside, and then re-enter your spot trades, then re-enter your longs. Take advantage of what the market gets you. Don't sit and wait for the market. Take advantage of what it gives you and make money on the way up or on the way down. Guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this strategy. If you did, go and subscribe to the channel. I give these out. I have the VIP Discord. You can find it from the channel description. I give all of my trade setups. We're killing it over there. Go check out the channel. Go check out the Discord. Join the free Discord. Join the VIP Discord, AnthonyLeeCrypto.com. We give these all the time along with live entries and live trades. And that is it. Drop your comments if you want to see anything else, and I will see you next time.